I'm going to show you my top secret chicken recipe. You ready? Guys, it is week 6. Week 6? Week 6. Any updates on this week? I'm feeling less motivated, I guess you could say right now. I'm showing you right now what my weight, how my weight can fluctuate throughout the week. Right now I'm getting kind of down about it. It's just part of it. Like, I'm probably gonna stop not do it this much next year because it just kind of gets into my head a little bit. I want to show you guys a week of just weighing yourself and how your weight can fluctuate. And when I did this, I weighed myself at the same time every morning. Right when I get out of bed, after I go to the bathroom, I weigh myself and I write it down and record it for you guys for this week, just to show you how your weight can fluctuate depending on the day before, your sleep patterns, stuff like that. So it's just important to note that if you do decide to track your weight, if you're tracking your weight every single day, it's going to vary. And it's going to average, hopefully, a pound less than the week before. So that being said, I'm feeling kind of demotivated this week. I just feel like I'm coming to a standstill. I know that I'm not. I know that I'm hitting my calories correctly, and I know deep down that I'm doing everything consistently. It's just sort of demotivating when I see the scale go up sometimes. It's just part of it. But yeah, so this week I'm just kind of feeling like, I'm doing more cardio, so much cardio, blah de blah. It's our second week of doing 40-minute cardio sessions every single day, 6 days a week after our weightlifting session. So it's just getting to that point where it wears on you, you know. I'm still doing everything. I'm hitting everything, doing all my workouts. I'm showing you guys what I'm doing also. So hopefully you'll get some kind of value out of this. If you guys have any questions or have any like things you want to see, please let me know, because I'm kind of just showing you what I'm going through. And I don't really know if you like these little sit down talks or if you like more of just seeing what I'm doing kind of things. But yeah, today I wanted to show you guys some of the condiments that I use to make my food taste more pleasant. You know, when you're on a diet, you really can't use a lot of fancy sauces and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I use to make my food taste better. First things first is these are called Grill Mates. They look like this. The package says 10 calories. However, there's instructions on here that say add a 1/4 cup of oil and some water, and then the chicken or beef that you want to marinate your stuff in. So there's little marinade packets. The thing about these is obviously you don't want to use the oil because oil is fat. A tablespoon of oil is about 100 calories. Sorry, a tablespoon of oil is about 100 calories. I don't even know how many grams of fat it is, but it's a lot. So a 1/4 cup is a lot of fat. So you don't want to be doing that when you're on a diet, when you're dieting down. However, I've noticed you can replace oil with water, applesauce if you want. I haven't tried that yet, but it could work. You really just want to have something moist, mix in the flavor, make it stick to whatever you're trying to cook to, and then cook it. I actually will show you guys how I marinate my chicken. I use Greek yogurt in my air fryer, and it makes it super moist, and it keeps it moist throughout the week. So hopefully you'll enjoy that little extra info there. So these seasoning packets are great. There are so many different flavors. This one is probably one of my favorite ones. This one's okay. It's not that great. I need to get rid of this one because for some reason I keep seeing the yellow and I'm like, ooh, I haven't had this one. I have 3 of these. Yeah, sauces. Cholula hot sauce. Any kind of hot sauce. Always just look at the calories. This has 0 of everything. This one is Frank's Red Hot Sauce, wing sauce, whatever, if you want to make some wings. Next would be the sriracha sauce. If you want to make a stir fry, sriracha works. If you want to have soy sauce, you could use coconut aminos. It is 5 calories, 1 carb. This is a Serrano condiment. They also have different flavors. With the Serrano, I just wanted to try it. 1 tablespoon, 5 calories, 1 carb. So you're noticing a trend on the sauces that I'm getting. They are either 0 calorie, 5 calorie, within that range limit, just because you don't want to spend your calories on sauces when you put it into your food. If you start looking at all the sauces you used to use, there's a lot of calories there that could be easily cut out. So this one's 10 calories, 2 carb. It's actually 1 gram of sugar in this, but I really like this brand. They have good salsas. They also have like a guacamole salsa. It's pretty good. It has some fat in it, of course, but it's really delicious. I looked at my tacos. This one is a sugar-free G Hughes. 2 tablespoons is 20 calories. I put this on all of my salads. It's also good for a dipping sauce. This is the honey mustard. They also have a barbecue sauce. Cooking, always use something like this, 0 calories, spray. Sprayed oils, don't use tablespoons of oils. Heinz, no sugar added ketchup. Of course, Walden Farms pancake syrup, 0 calories as well. Pour on top of oats. I put it in my Greek yogurt. I put it on stuff that I want to make sweet, but it's not really actually sweet. It just makes you think that it's sweet. I tell you, once you're like deep in your diet, your taste buds change and you appreciate the sugar-free stuff. So this is also Maple Grove Farms. I kind of like to alternate between the 2. This is pancake. This is maple flavor. I don't know, they have different flavors, but I kind of just alternate between the 2 whenever I feel like. This is Hershey's sugar-free syrup. I do use this now. I'm starting to use this a little bit more. It's 3 carb, 5 calories. If you want something chocolatey and you happen to have a little something. I use sugar-free, fat-free Jell-O packets in my Greek yogurt if I want to have a little extra flavor. Sativia or stevia, I don't know how people say this, but the liquid kind is good. I don't like the powdery kind, so the liquid kind just mixes in there into my oats or whatever's kind of liquidy. Okay, so my battery died, but it was really quick. Vanilla cream sweet drops, lime juice, sugar-free jam, and also powdered peanut butter. Way less fat, way less carbs. So anyway, those are my seasonings. Okay, I'm going to show you my top secret chicken recipe. You ready? Step 1, a little bit of spray oil. Put it all over and under and all around. One of these, you're going to put half or a little bit of the seasoning on right now. Okay, and step 3, put the rest of the seasoning on top of the Greek yogurt covered chicken. Okay, stick it in the air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, get an air fryer. Otherwise, you can bake it. Just so y'all know, I put it in like this. It looks like this because I noticed that nasty white tendon in the chicken, and I was like, no ma'am, you're not eating that. So I cut it out. That's why it looks a little bit less attractive before I put it in. But in we go. I just put it on the air fry, which is 390. And then you go to the time. 12. Start. Take a look at our chicken. Looking good. Pretty good. Might check a thicker piece. It feels pretty squishy to me, so I'm gonna put it in for like 2 more minutes just to be safe, because I don't want salmonella. So I wanted to kind of show you how I prep, but not really prep for the week when it comes to food. By the way, it's Thursday. I realize I get groceries on Thursday for some reason. It's normally either a Tuesday or a Thursday. It's just whenever I run out of groceries, pretty much. This is how I prep for the week ahead. To save some money, I will buy whole vegetables. This is a beet, this is an onion, bell peppers, celery, and you know, sometimes it comes in packages like this, shredded, and other times it comes whole. I do pretty much to prep for the week is I just chop up all of my ingredients that I'm going to use for the week and just have them chopped up and stored in containers so that whenever I need to cook something, I have it already chopped up and it's 1,000 times easier. Oftentimes at the grocery store, they sell it already pre-packaged, already chopped up, very convenient. However, it's not cheap. So this is a cheaper way to do things. And I know it's common sense for most people to do this, but some of us are lazy and some of us don't want to do that kind of thing. So you're just paying for convenience. It really pays off to not pay for convenience because you save money. So anyway, that's just how I'm gonna prep my food for this week. I'm gonna cook some ground beef on the stove, and then I'm going to chop up all my veggies and stuff. So.
You don't know this is here till you watch it on your computer. And I don't know how to turn it off.
Hair update. It's been a week of the chamomile tea, and I don't think anything's changed. So now we're gonna try peroxide. I didn't really show you guys how I track my macros on myfitnesspal, but here is the shake, for example, that I just made. And pretty much if you're cheap like me and you don't want to use their app, you can see that's $1.94. Normally if you have the premium, at the very top it'll say per meal your macros or whatever. Obviously right here it just says the calories. But what I do to track my macros is if you scroll down to the very bottom, there is a nutrition button. When you push nutrition, it shows you your macros. And that's kind of how I just keep my macros in check throughout the day. So this protein shake is 27 protein. See on the left side? It shows you what you've just consumed. I haven't had anything entered in myfitnesspal yet, so this is just today's meal so far. But this shake is 27 protein, 18 carb, and 3 fat. And that's how you record throughout the day, and it shows you what you have left, so you can keep that in tune also and keep track of throughout your day. I tend to, normally I will just enter in what I think I want to eat for the day and just kind of manipulate the macros until they fit with my 1500 goal. So I actually also pay attention to this. Sometimes your total will be like 1500 over here, but it'll say you have more remaining because of exercise. Just ignore that if you're trying to hit your macro and only pay attention to your food. That's just like, for example, yesterday it says I have a lot more remaining, but I got pretty close, so I just called it for that day, and I hit my macros. Whenever you pull up nutrition, click on nutrients to see nutrients. It'll show you where all that is. But I hit my protein. It says my goal is 161, but that's wrong. My goal is 150. So 150, I went 10 over. I don't really care about that. And 27 fat. So I stayed within my macros. Got to close around 1500. So just pay attention to what your like your goals are. Like on my goal sheet, it says 150, 150, 33. So that's what my main goals are. But sometimes myfitnesspal calculates macros a little differently. So just something to pay attention. There's our shake.